What is up, YouTube? It's Tracy, aka Lil Jitsu again, here to answer a question for you. Alright? Why do people quit Jiu-Jitsu? The simple answer to this question is that people quit Jiu-Jitsu for the same reasons that people quit other activities. You know, maybe they have a baby, they get a girlfriend, they get married, they get a new job, or they move locations, shifts change, time is less available, and they're not able to do it. Right? These are all life things that come up that make people quit Jiu-Jitsu. But those aren't as common as the main reason people quit Jiu-Jitsu. The main reason that people quit Jiu-Jitsu is they quit because the novelty wears off. Right? When you're learning something new, it's exciting, it's fun. You're learning something new every single day, right? New technique, new position, new submission. You get tapped to something you've never seen before. It's exciting. That's true with all things, right? Basketball, soccer, football, piano, anything. You're learning something new, and you're learning something new every single day, and the improvement is almost exponential. You improve so quickly when you go from knowing zero about something to knowing a little bit about something. In my 6 years of training Jiu-Jitsu and 3 years of teaching Jiu-Jitsu, I've seen a lot of people quit. And I'll see people and they'll come into the gym and be like, yo, I want to be a black belt, I want to be a fighter, I want to be really good at Jiu-Jitsu. And then they'll start out training 5, 6, 7 times a week sometimes, training like an absolute psychopath. And then 2-3 months down the road, they start to fizzle out. They're training 3 times a week. And then 2 months later, they're training once or twice a week. Then a year down the road, they're training once every 2 weeks. And after about a year and a half, they're like, you know what, I'm not gaining anything from this anymore. I don't feel like I'm learning, so I'm just going to go ahead and quit. $200 a month is a lot to pay for something that's not benefiting me anymore. The truth is, they're right. Jiu-Jitsu at that point, when they're training once or twice a month, is not benefiting them. They will not see improvement because they stop being consistent. But that initial phase, right, the initial 6 months to a year where they're training like an absolute maniac, they're going to see leaps and bounds worth of gains in that time. The point of this video is that it's easy when you step into a gym to look at, the purple belts that are just absolute killers on the mats, that are competing all the time, that are winning medals. Or you look at the black belts who just, seemingly have no weaknesses, right? It's easy to start something like Jiu-Jitsu and look at these people who have skills in something that you're interested in and think, oh man, they're naturally gifted. They started out like that. They are prodigies, right? But the reality is, they started the same place you did. They started as a floundering white belt who knows nothing about Jiu-Jitsu, who knows nothing about how their body works or where to move or how to shrimp or anything like that. They started the same place you did. The only difference is they stayed consistent non-stop. They never gave up, right? Severe injuries make sense to quit. Sometimes, your body doesn't hold up to the damage that Jiu-Jitsu can give sometimes, and that makes sense. It also makes sense if your priorities change. If you decide that Jiu-Jitsu is not something that you're actually interested in doing anymore, no worries. People make that decision all the time for Jiu-Jitsu and for other sports or activities and hobbies. Sometimes people's priorities change and they're not interested in in getting better anymore. But the main reason that I've seen people quit for Jiu-Jitsu is that the novelty's worn off, it's not special anymore, and they're not going to the gym every single day with a purpose. Right? If you just show up at the gym when you're new, you're learning something brand new every day. But after 2 years, you've seen the same curriculum, you've seen the same techniques, your professor is teaching the same moves, you've seen them 100 times, and you don't feel like you're learning anything new that day. That happens, and that's normal, but at that point, that's where you, as a Jiu-Jitsu practitioner, need to take training into your own hands. Okay? You're going to learn things, small things, from doing the same curriculum, same techniques, the same moves every single day, right, that you've done before. But you have to decide on your own what to focus on, what you want to improve on in Jiu-Jitsu. You can't just show up and learn, because eventually it doesn't work like that. You need to be more specific in how you train and focused in what you're working on improving on. So there you have it, guys. The main reason people quit Jiu-Jitsu is because they get bored, they get stale, and it's not brand new, shiny new activity like learning how to fight is when you initially start. If you found this information valuable, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe, share it if you feel so inclined, and hit the bell notification if you want to see more videos in the future. I greatly appreciate it. I apologize sincerely for not posting as much as I promised I would. I am trying to get back into it. Please let me know in the comments below what you are interested in seeing on this channel, and I will do my best to oblige you. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay consistent. Go train.